But there hasn't been a dragon in history worth losing a hair over.
Protego! Revelio!
I missed the old.
Historically speaking, like this year's cannons.
FPS 都冇，不過都勉強有50嘅。
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
Revelio. Levioso!
I'm certainly glad Sirona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Harlow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
你必須翻加爾頓過夜，請你要用地。哇嗱，直接降到2個 FPS 感覺。加爾廳，邊度我嘅加爾廳？教啊！
YL Tam said, "You play alone until when?"
You play alone until when? 啊，哇！但係我想問你聽唔聽到你有講嘢？ username set message 就 delete 咗佢。可以再講幾個？點解我說話？你聽唔聽自己佢會讀你嗰個留言？誒，你拎咗？
在地板上翻滚大笑。
真係 D 答，誒點解有普通話嚟嘅？等陣先，可以改佢先。喺度睇下先，我記得應該有嘢改喎。邊度咧 ？Voice Taiwan Hong Kong Chinese Chase 啦，你就係、好，你而家可以試下。你最中意就 Chase。可以喺個玩陣度。
靠腰。
靠腰。哦，我知點解，因為廣東話嘅話，你靠咩腰啊？你廣東話可能要講頂你。我覺得可能你，如果我講緊 PC 咁樣，你可能點解冇出到？有啦。
喂廣東話。
喂廣東話。呢個好似好玩啲喎。但係嗰個唔需要自己 update 嘅。
好老鑑雅慧。
佢慢啲嘅喎，喺左上角嗰個位。好老㗎啦喂！我咪要轉翻入普通話，以後真係普通話多啲。我覺得你可以加嗰啲咩斜線啊，唔係嗰啲咩嗰啲波浪線咧，跟住佢可能就會拉長個尾嘅，咁我哋可能會講起覺得有趣。可能我唔記得點樣離開呢度。就係覺得霍格唔係呢個莫雷芬多嘅家園聽真係好難受。好多人喺屋企。
Protego, Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Revelio.
Day in, day out. Not as easy as it looks.
Revelio.
快啲，趁而家我玩正常。我之前啲，我而家點解會正常？我都唔係好記得我變咗個 FFA。好似仲降低有玩陣，只可以咁想。因為上次咁樣窒下窒下，真係完全冇人。佢應該都降過 F 嘅，而家都仲係人嘅。
Revelio.
等下嘛。我去瞄到條肺。
Revelio.
上面有一堆箱。都係廁所。
Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
都係類似。
Levioso. Lumos. Reparo. Accio.
真係用埋一陣，點開㗎？
Lumos.
Student would help me with my sad predicament.
142 staircases, and this is where they put me.
Might some kind soul help me?
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
度咧，得唔得
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back
冇
on my
口嘅
own.
面。
I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
誒隻蚊放嘅，係咁個任務轉咗佢。唔可以咁樣跳喎，真係唔俾直嘅。
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio!
得啊，我點上去？
Albie reads from Splinter, which is such interesting notions about how to improve games. There's the stuff about
Off on another
Revelio.
adventure, are we?
Revelio! Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver! Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me, and he would have had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Wish I could afford my own
Lumos.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls.
What are you up to now? I've always said that travel broadens the...
Revelio. I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be. Revelio. 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 Levioso. Lumos. Levioso. Reparo. Accio. Revelio.
因為灰地奇球場。
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Reparo. Revelio.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
how does crossed wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Levioso!
Oh, there goes my wager.
It's also...
Come on! Reparo! Levioso! Accio!
Like a winner! Leviosa!
Levioso! That's all you've got? Levioso! Accio!
He's almost four!
拉維亞澤
What to do?
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. In fact, the second duel is ready when you are. And as a fully initiated member, you now have access to the official Crossed Wands training dummy. Very good way to master spell combinations. Come and see me, and I'll set it up. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of Crossed Wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are Are you dueling with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Apologies in advance.
對咁多人嘅。
Levioso.
Potato!
There goes my wager. Revelio.
Levioso!
Sendo.
Don't shy away now.
Levioso. Accio.
Come on.
Venite. Accio.
Mind the one!
Potato.
If that's all you've got.
Accio. Levioso.
Like a winner! Levioso!
You're better than that.
Potato. Levioso.
Some big hits that round.
Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Revelio. Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know. You'll get it!
Accio.
That's it!
Levioso.
Excellent form! Next time, perhaps!
Accio. Levioso.
That was something.
Levioso. Accio.
Nicely done. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Assignment's all finished.
Perhaps I should stick to potions.
Seems I'm out of the tournament thanks to you.
Revelio. Hello, Zenobia.
I need someone to collect my...
I trust Mr. Brattleby was...
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate, and keep your wand steady.
Incendio! Incendio!
You're getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
Accio! Incendio!
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Hecat.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig! I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
5.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Revelio. Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
I'd be glad if they
Sebastian, there you are.
There you are. You promised me an explanation for what happened in the Three Broomsticks. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point. You might need me. So, why were you looking for me?
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the restricted section of the library.
He can't get it himself?
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some initiative.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later. Revelio.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try. We must remain unseen.
That sounded suspicious. Caught.
if I can see you, the prefects might be able to as well. Be careful.
福話真係唔講嘢喎。佢一望就即刻發現佢做鳩，完全冇俾機會人。鬼知係幾時擰轉身？你有冇咁過分嘅？
I shall pretend I cannot see you.
Quietly now. I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll.
If I can see you, the prefects might be able to as well. Be careful.
Blast! The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
Damn! You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Wait, why do we need a key? Isn't there a spell for this?
Alohomora. That's how I always used to get in. But the librarian twigged that I knew the spell and cast an anti-Alohomora charm on the lock. So now it's just this key. But don't worry. I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Is someone... The library is no place for larking about. Out at once! Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves? Goodness gracious, what a mess! someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
That wasn't so difficult after all. How to find that book. Revelio.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tone. Cover, I say. Ghost, don't let her see you.
Revelio.
Surely no. You'd be wise to get out of here. It's not safe for young mortals.
你望過去望兩秒，你同我講話引開個注意力。唉，我覺得有啲離譜。
We must remain unseen. Ghost, don't let her see you.
You aren't supposed to be here. If you are here. Must have been one of the enchanted books.
Should be in the clear now. No need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
Revelio! No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic. Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
Revelio.
Reparo.
Who have we here? Sebastian Solo and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't you...
I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
How do I know you won't go to the librarian and blame this all on me?
Why would I do that? I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Reparo.
Lumos. Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this world. That's it.
Revelio.
Where might this lead?
Không có cái. Tại cao nó phổi vậy. Cá điểm xong.
Accio.
Not surprising. Cards at the ready.
Revelio. Protego, Incendio. Accio. Revelio.
Để cuối đời có phần này không có thành công lợi dịch.交叉真係秒殺，勁。
Accio.
Accio. Incendio. Incendio. Accio. Accio. This must be the way forward, but to where? Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me. Accio. Protego. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Protego. Stupid one. Incendio. Levioso. Protego. Levioso. Accio. Protego. Incendio. Stupid. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Protego. Accio. Incendio. It is a book after all.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor McCaw.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we have never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
孖離空
Revelio.
Molly Molly home.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Incendio!
可能有啲噴水嘅咒語。
Revelio! Accio! Protego! Revelio!
速速前，
速速先。
Revelio!
Right 呢度我就記得到啦，不記得跑幾次。
Revelio!
有個箱喺度。
現現行，
You cannot be.
現行。我真係現行。
Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look.
呢個嘢講廣東話好慢咯。
Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
覺得自己有少少
Don't neglect
似
your studies.
Silly.
Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
You are not silly.
Revelio.
輝格教授
SIRI.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
開咗圖先。上晒天文台。
驚俾人
Report.
打嗎？
驚俾人 report 乜嘢？Siri。點解 Siri 會俾人 report？
Professor Fig and Weasley.
即係你話而家要去。
Have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Oi! Can you help me?
I tried transforming a rabbit into a dinner plate.
Revelio.
是巴啦。
讀得都係真係怪怪地，同我哋睇完一個嗌 Google 出嚟應機嗰個聲都唔係好同，少少唔同。我穿過咗個幽靈。
Revelio. Revelio.
Wonder how Sharp injured his leg. I'd wager it was something to do with his time as an aura.
I wish they'd let Ronan teach the entire curriculum. Charms is the only class I can stay awake for.
Lumos.
喺個望遠鏡度，我諗喺上邊。哇！
Revelio. Lumos.
hear Shah talking about it.
夏屈米村未去過。哇，400幾喎，大佬，即係行船。士巴拉，其實可能打士巴拿就準。
Revelio.
It's very kind of you.
Revelio.
I don't find potions bearable at all. And if it's double potions, I think I'd rather be a muggle.
As far as I can see, the only
Revelio.
best time for the history of magic.
Off on another adventure, are we? When I fell off my broom and broke 6 bones.
Revelio.
我諗佢上咗啲掃把堂之後先過去嗰啲。草藥堂。
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Hột米村。
活米村。啊！仆街，屌！唔鬼飛咗喺底度添。哇！會唔會遠得滯？應該裝喺 SSD 度。
My little brother sent me that.
誒，真係得㗎？啊唔得，我冇事。
Revelio.
What are you up to now?
我哋睇啲上一好經典嘅堂先。
呼嚕鹽。
傳說中好多人見到呢個。
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear.
Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement,
But the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb.
Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we?
First, let's protect our ears.
Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new core and pat down the soil! The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone! Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
I wonder if hippogriffs like not growing.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
有少少自私力氣。
Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Here, dear, and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello.
Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but you'll lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me. Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
I'm sorry. What do I need to do?
Garlic said she wanted you to have a go at tending the cabbages. Give them some time to chomp and whatnot. Nothing to it, really. Just toss some of those Chinese chomping cabbages out. You'll see fairly quickly why we call them that. Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
中國咬人金南
Just because those cabbages will chomp on a dummy doesn't mean they do the same on, say, a goblin.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
To make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as... Kindness and concern. Necessary in the greenhouse as in the Great Hall.
Completely
incompetent, which he is.
Professor Sharp.
Revelio.
I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
偷入部一齊大家正氣之道。夏普教授係一個正氣師。
Accio.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumor.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Ah, yes. We met in the common room.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
Very well. I'll bring you a Fwooper feather.
Brilliant! Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
A well-prepared ritual. Remember, precision is key when brewing.
Here's the Fwopperfen.
Really? You should get back to brewing your...
Proficiency and potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it! Again.
Brilliant.
Dragon Dung! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as...
I brewed an Adura's potion.
I'm surprised you had...
I'm sorry.
Taking responsibility. As for the work you did, I confess I was...
I'm glad I was able...
A rare occurrence. In addition to having a solid... Pay particular attention in her body. Now, I recommend that you find a... That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration.
Revelio.
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan.
Big match. Brilliant.
Yes, Nat.
Then let's get
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Confringo!
Incendio!
Don't shy away now.
Accio! Levioso! Confringo! You're better than that! Protego! Accio! Come on!
Confringo!
Incendio! Accio! There goes my wife.
there.
Yes, I'm ready.
Very well.
Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Incendio!
I'm the one.
Levioso!
Confringo!
Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very
Accio.
Descendo!
Is that all you've got? Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Protego.
Give him one more!
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Fringo.
Expelliarmus. Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Protego.
Accio.
Confringo.
Incendio.
Descendo!
Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
Descendo. Protego. Act like a winner.
Accio. Levioso. Hey.
Expelliarmus.
Incendio. Levioso.
Care to try again?
No, I don't think so. Not.
Understandable.
I was distracted by Peeves and ran face first into Adelaide Oaks the other day.
Hello, Lucan. Is the.
Look who's back. Ready to redeem yourself? How
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
I'm desperately in need.
That's the spirit.
Levioso. That's all you've got. Incendio. Fringo. Incendio. Levioso. Incendio.
Nap nap.
Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Descendo!
Accio. Accio. Levioso. Protego.
Act like a winner.
Accio. Levioso. Incendio. There goes my wager.
Levioso.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Come on. Accio. Levioso.
Find the one.
Incendio.
Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Expelliarmus Levioso. Protego.
Incendio. Levioso. Accio.
You're better than that. Protego Levioso.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. That's all you've got.
Defendo.
Accio. Incendio. Tego. Levioso. Defendo. Accio.
Expelliarmus.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Protego.
Levioso.
Levioso.
Descendo.
Accio. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Expelliarmus.
Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
Some big hits that round.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I...
And we're pleased now to... And so it is, my...
Thank you.
You earned it! Now that we've... Wonder how my herbology...
Yes. Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Your most recent...
Well done. Pay close attention. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Expelliarmus!
You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus.
Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Incendio.